Happy Memorial Day, guys. Hope you're all doing well. Hope you're having a fantastic day out there. Check this out. I don't know if it's focused, but I love this mug. Yeah, my daughter got it for me. It's my coffee mug. It's fantastic. Real quick. So last week we were talking about the types of ways to make your offer as strong as possible, right? And we touched on the settlement date. And if you haven't seen that episode, please check it out. It's such an effective strategy for my clients, and I just thought I'll share that. I'm going to share two other strategies that we use to just try to get your offer as strong as possible so it can get accepted, especially in a multiple offer situation, especially in a seller's market. So the second option is the type of loan that you're using. It's crucial. It's very important because when you submit your offer to a seller and their agent, they're going to look at all offers that come in. They'll look at yours, they'll look at the other two or three or whatever, however many that they receive. And they're looking not just for how much you're offering, but they're also checking out what type of loan are you using, because loan types matter, right? There's three types, the three main types. There's the FHA, there's the VA, and there's the conventional. FHA and VA are backed by the government. They're insured, they're guaranteed by the government that if anything goes wrong with the lender, that they're going to take care of that loan. Now, the conventional isn't. So for the lender, it's more risk. So they need to be more strict about the criteria that the type of buy that they accept. So they're looking for higher credit scores in most cases. They're looking for lower debt to income ratio, so not as too much debt compared to the income that you have, and things like that. They're looking for those things that can help them make sure that you are not a high risk borrower. Now, FHA loans, a lot of government programs, a lot of first-time home buyer programs are tied to FHA loans. And so as a buyer, does that mean that you give up because the sellers prefer conventional? No, it doesn't mean that you give up your programs or give up the closing cost assistance that you can get as a first-time home buyer. There are other options you can use to make your offer strong, right? And that leads us to the third option, which is the escalation clause. The escalation clause, very important. It's a very useful tool that we use, and some agents know about it and some don't, but it's a tool that if you are making an offer in a multiple offer situation and there's 2, 3, 4 other offers coming in, and you want to be as strong as possible, but you don't want to throw all your money down on the table. Hey, Mr. Seller, here's my $500,000 off the get-go. Don't do that. Add an escalation clause is what we do. We add an escalation clause to the contract. So let's say the home we're offering $250. We go back to the seller and say, hey, we'll give you $250 and we'll give you $2,000 more than the next buyer that makes an offer higher than our $250. No more than, because you want to cap it. You don't want it to just be an open escalation clause. It has to be $250 to $260. We'll give you $2,000 more. Anyone that comes in, someone comes in at $251, we'll give you $253. Someone comes in at $255, we'll give you $257. You get it? So the escalation clause allows you offer more. But if the seller doesn't receive any other offers, then your original offer stands. So the $250 is the $250. If they get another offer, or if they get an offer that's lower than your $250, you're still higher, so it doesn't come into effect. But if they get an offer higher, they have to show you, they have to prove to you that, hey, we do have another offer. Your escalation clause says you'll give $2,000 more. Do you want to proceed? And that's how the escalation clause works. It's a very useful tool. It saves you money because sometimes you're scared that you might be competing with other people, but you're not, right? And you offer more than you should. So the escalation clause is very, very crucial. Those are the three, guys: the settlement date, the type of loan, the escalation clause. There are so many other tools, and it's just knowing how to use the tools that you have in your bag. As a buyer, you know where you are, what you can do, and then there are tools that are afforded to you that you need to be aware of that you can use to make your offer as strong as possible so you can get that dream home that you want. All right, guys. If you have any questions, anytime, hit me up. I'd love to help. Email me, text me, call me, inbox me, DM me. However you can, reach me so I can help you out with your process. Stay safe, stay blessed, and look forward to talk to you soon.